Have you ever wondered how much van life really costs? In this video, we are going to tell you our costs.
Roll up to the greatest show in the world.
Lights, camera, action!
Good morning and welcome back to the channel. So, we've got two vlogs to come straight after one another. This vlog is about how much does van life really cost to us. It is different to everybody else out there, so we're going to run down through the cost. We've wrote them down. Trisha's done all her information and we're going to tell you about it. And the next vlog after this, we are going to tell you what apps we use.
Oh, that seems like a yo vlog.
I can run through the apps.
You can. Yeah, so we'd had a few messages of people asking, so we thought we'd run down and tell you exactly. What I've done is, I've gone through all my receipts, everything from last month, from September. So if you're watching this and it's in the future, so this rundown is from September 2024, what we spent in a month. Now I've worked everything out. Stuff we pay yearly, I've hacked it down for monthly. So as first one is his insurance.
Insurance?
So that's £75 a month that works out at. Now, slightly more expensive, but
hang on.
they know we live in our van.
Yeah, hang on, before I stop you there, you've said £75. I've got to go, boom!
Oh, right, okay, so it's going to keep the tally clearly. It's got to. So £75 a month is what our insurance works out when you split it down over the 12 months. Now, you must tell the company that you're living in your van if you're living in your van. If you don't want to, that's also fine. I'm just saying, if I don't want to give you information, then you message me in 2 years' time and go, listen, I was living in my van and I didn't tell the insurance people and they voided my insurance. So ours is more expensive, but they do know we live in ours full time, because we do.
Yeah, that is right, that. Because if you are full-time in your motorhome and living in it, you have to tell your insurance company that you do live in your van. If you do not tell them that you live in your van, motorhome, anything like that, even a convert, you're insured. If you have an accident and they find out that you haven't told them, your insurance would be void. Especially us as YouTubers.
As we're YouTubers,
it's not very hard to find us, really, is it? It's not a risk we're going to
take, is it? So
no.
The second one is tax. Nice and simple. Everybody pays road tax, you know. Everybody pays road tax. So, well, unless you've got a new car and you get it for free, and then you suck. So our road tax for this works out £23.33 a month.
Boom.
Service for the vehicle. So when I said to you I'm going to give you the full correct cost, that's it. So the service for the vehicle works out at £25 a month.
Boom!
Woo! Right. Hab Check. So the habitation check works out at, which is when they check, just in case you don't know what that is, they come in the back of your van, check you've got no mould and check your gas flow's correct and your electric works and you've got no faults. So your habitation check, or Hab Check, is £20.83 for the month that works out at.
Boom!
Hey! So next one's warranty. Then I'll explain about the Hab Check. So our warranty is £29.16 a month.
Boom!
So our warranty covers, it is quite an expensive, I don't think it's expensive, but I know some people will.
Explain that one?
It's mechanical, isn't it? It
yes.
covers
anything that is mechanical attached to electrics. So our warranty is, yeah, you are right, it is what it is, the price, but it's well worth it. When we originally bought this motorhome a couple of years ago, or 18 months ago, whenever it was.
2 years ago.
2 years ago. We got the warranty, some kind of gold package that come with the motorhome, and then we found out we did need it from a filter, which wasn't covered because it wasn't attached to the electrical. So when I bought the motorhome, I explained to the company, I says, look, we are going to be doing thousands of miles we're going to be living in the van, and if we go to Spain or, you know, even in the UK or Scotland or Wales, if my engine blows up, I want a brand new engine. And if your engine blows up or something really goes wrong, like a gearbox or anything like that, you want to be covered, because it costs you thousands of pounds. And when you're living on the road full time and living in the van, you do need that kind of cover. So that is the reason we use our warranty cover. The warranty company, I might have to dig the details out. They are in a box somewhere, but if I do remember, I will put a link in the description to that warranty company.
Yes. So now here's where our Hab Check comes in, and I added the Hab Check for the 12 monthly one because I know it says every 3 years you need a Hab Check. With our gold warranty, if we've had a Hab Check done yearly, and it has to be within the year, and some big, your big ticket items, your cooker, your fridge, your electrical system in the back, on our warranty, if you've had a Hab Check within the last 12 months, it covers you on our warranty. That's why we have a Hab Check every year instead of 3 yearly. Like, I mean, everybody gets it done anyway, don't they? But it does say 3 yearly, but we do get them done yearly to be covered in our warranty, just in case something like the fridge blows or something
Could be
like
anything when
that.
you're living in it.
That is preference. Is that the word I'm looking for? Preference?
Yes,
So you don't have to do that, but
yeah.
this is what we do. Just so we're covered. It adds a bit of peace of mind, doesn't it? So that's the warranty done. Next one is breakdown. Now, with breakdown cover is nothing. It's zero. It's free because it's covered in our insurance.
Yes, and our breakdown cover covers us for the whole of Europe and a bit of Turkey and stuff like that. It doesn't cover for Morocco, but if you do ring the insurance company, they will give you, well, they'll just send you a bill for how much it costs for Morocco for your vehicle.
To add it.
But yes, you do need breakdown cover. Like I said, living in it full time is something that you can't live without, to tell you the truth.
I don't think you can.
But I don't know if the warranty has a breakdown cover. We've never looked into that. But because it comes free with our insurance,
We've never needed
that's
to
fine.
offer.
And our insurance company is with the Liverpool and Victoria, and we do get 180 days European cover. So in other words, if we break down in Europe, they'll stick it on the back of a truck and bring it back to
us
England.
Next one, MOT. MOT works out monthly, £3.75.
Yeah, well, an MOT is an MOT. Everybody knows what an MOT is. Nothing to
You didn't do your
explain.
thing.
Boom!
£3.75. Gas. Now, our gas for last month was £28.17.
Boom!
That is for 2 gas bottles,
Yeah, which are refillable.
which are refillable at the LPG at the stations. We on average only fill up once a month. It may change as it gets colder, but I don't think it will, because we use the diesel heater more than the gas heating.
That's right, we use diesel heating.
Our gas we use for the cooker, for the hot water if we're on the road for showers, and it runs as fridge. We do run as fridge off as gas because we did a test ages ago, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Ourselves,
yeah.
and it works out cheaper to run it off the gas than it does electric. So that's why we run the fridge off the gas. Right, as electric last month was £12.
Why £12?
Do you think it was £12?
Boom.
So last month it was £12 because if you remember, Gareth had to take the leisure batteries out, so we had a couple of days where we had to hook on the
Hook up.
on park. On a whole, for the 3 months before that, we didn't spend a penny on electric because solar panels. Now we're expecting to pay something in the winter months because we are.
I'm hopefully not, because we have just installed an inverter which will charge the power bank.
Yes.
So if, for example, we've got no power whatsoever, we can run our motorhome off a power bank. And that's how we run our motorhome in the winter if there's no solar. So when the engine's running, the inverter goes on and it powers the power bank, and the power bank will charge the leisure batteries.
Yes. So, like I said, so when we do, if we do have an electric cost, it's basically because we plugged in for a few hours to charge power banks while solar's been a bit down. But so yeah, literally, like I said, it was £12 last month next to now.
Yeah.
And that's the first time we paid an electric bill in 3-4 months.
And if you're new to the channel, all powers we use as a power bank, because there is an app where you can control the incoming from an inverter. Links in description for anything
And also,
on their website.
If you want to watch any of the older videos where Gareth installed the solar panels, he didn't unfortunately fall off the roof, so no exciting there, but you can actually find them videos somewhere back there.
And there's a video coming up of me installing the inverter to do the power bank.
Correct. Is that not out already?
No, I haven't finished the ending bit yet.
Oh, right, okay. Exciting news coming for you guys. No. It's another boring vlog coming. Right. So, and this is, like I said, personal preference again. So my ground rent for the month works out at £216 a month.
Yeah, and that's, we only need a campsite. Well, we got a campsite this year due to medical, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, yeah.
We wanted a home base for the hospitals and appointments, but usually we wouldn't have the campsite in that cost.
We're probably going to renew next year as well because we love Lisa and Paul.
Yeah, and it is £2,600 a year. Boom!
Yeah, but like I said, £216 a month.
Boom!
Because we're doing monthly, people. Right, phone. So, our phone, £25 a month.
For my... Boom! For my contract
SIM
mobile
card
phone.
only, right? So, yeah, it is SIM card only. It's £25 a month. Now, what we're going to explain to you is that's quite unlimited for Gareth. We do understand totally that everybody cannot afford to lay out £600-700 for a new phone when they come out, because that's what they are. We get that. We know that. So we're luckily, and we're in a position where we own our phones and we own the iPad, so we don't have none of that on contract. So the £25 a month is only for the SIM card contract, and it's Gareth, and it is really good. So if you are looking and you are needing the phone on contract, you're looking at about £60 a month. I'm just trying to be realistic with you all now, because they did say they wanted realistic, didn't they?
Yeah.
But and it is realistic that a lot of people have the phone on contract and pay monthly. Not a lot of people buy them outright, do they?
No, they don't. No.
So, but we do, because Gareth don't like having stuff on. He likes to pay everything yearly. That's why I've had to break it down and work it out for you guys. So, yeah. So, you're looking at around £60 a month for a phone, a decent phone. But ours is only actually £25 a month. Now, we've got the internet for the motorhome, which is all subject at the moment because somebody broke it. But, yeah, the internet for the motorhome is £55 a month.
Boom!
And this is with rural internet.
Which is, Rural Internet is basically an internet company that deals with a lot of off-grid motorhomes. So, in other words, it's £55 a month. And that £55 a month gives you unlimited internet in the United Kingdom, Scotland and Wales. Now, when you go to Europe, every other company does give you a certain gig allowance to do Europe. But Rural Internet, who we are with, it's unlimited. There is no holes.
We've never run out, have we?
You can never run out, it's unlimited. So that means, as YouTubers, we can upload gigs and gigs and gigs and files and videos non-stop, watch TV abroad, and we will never ever run out. So the £55 a month does work out just right for us. And when you take out a contract with Rural Internet, it's not a yearly contract, it's month by month. So for an example, you go into Europe for 3 months, all you have to do is phone them up and say, look, I'd like 3 months internet, and they'll give you 3 months internet for £55 a month. But you do have to buy the box outright, which is about 300 quid. But that happened a few years ago when we bought the motorhome. We bought it outright.
Now, while we're talking internet, we also have Surfshark. Not sponsored, we pay for Surfshark, and our Surfshark works out at £2 a month.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, boom!
£2 a month for Surfshark, because if you look about, you can always get deals. Now, when we got it, we got a fantastic deal. We got 20 months for £40.
Yeah. And if you want to know about Surfshark, you've probably seen it in many YouTube videos before. But if you do want Surfshark, the link is in the description for the discount link.
Oh, do we get a discount now?
Yeah, we do. We're sponsored by them.
We did pay for it.
But we do get it.
And I'll tell you what we use Surfshark for. So I know a lot of people use it for for protection. Well, when I'm in motorhome, I don't give my details out for the Wi-Fi, so it's only us linked on the Wi-Fi that actually belongs on the motorhome, innit? We use it basically when I go abroad. That means I can change that I'm in UK and I can still watch ITV player and BBC iPlayer and or if I'm in England on Netflix and because you know yourself, it gets boring, it's the same repetitive stuff, so I can go on and I can change and see I'm in Australia or America and it shows me different films.
Yeah, so
we use it for.
So when you log into Surfshark, basically you can be watching, I don't know, say Coronation Street in England, but if you go abroad you won't be able to watch ITV because you're not in England. But you've got to go log on Surfshark, pretend you're in England, and you can play your Coronation Street all you like. And it does protect you from the baddies online. I've got it on my computer.
All right,
because I had a little baddie of a month. So what it did, it told me there was a virus. I just clicked on software and just removed it. Good little tool, really.
So while we're on the subject of that, my Netflix a month is £8.99.
Boom!
And my Disney Plus is £7.99.
Boom!
Now, I flip between the three. We do like watching TV. We are TV fans. So at the moment, I'm running Netflix and I'm running Disney Plus. I do flick between Netflix and Prime, don't we? We do a month-to-month thing. We don't sign a yearly contract, so that's why it's slightly higher than what other people pay, because we don't do the yearly. Because like I said, we like to swap and change, because sometimes it's just playing the same stuff over and over again, so we'll swap one out for the other. But we normally have two on the go at once, don't we? At this current moment, it's Netflix and it's Disney Plus. So that's how we watch TV. Right, my fuel for last month, for September, was a couple of pence under £220.
Boom!
Now this is going to vary. If I'm on the road more, I'm going to use more fuel. On an average, when we're on the road, it's about £100 a month. About £100 a week, innit?
About £100 a week.
About £100 a week. So, but because we'd only travelled for half of last month, it was only £220 for last month. And that's what I've done it on. Just that last month, remember, guys. Our food...
No.
Oh, would you like to say something?
And our fuel is a bit cheaper. We get it for about £1.13 a litre because we do have a fuel card. So that's the reason that ours is a bit cheap. Now fuel, if you're going to, we're in East Yorkshire, if you're going to London or something for a meet-up, for example, I'm saying London because everybody knows it's down south from East Yorkshire. If you're going down there, you're going to use a tank of fuel, and a tank of fuel getting back. Your fuel depends on what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Now if you're living in your motorhome and you're stuck on a campsite, for an example, you're not going to have a fuel bill.
No, that's true, that.
So fuel bills completely anything what you want to do.
Varies. So after that, we've got the food for last month was £195.
Boom! And £20 of it was mine. And the rest of it was yours.
Hey, you all seen him shopping. You all know for a fact he spends more than I do.
But you eat it all.
But that's what we used last month when I went through my receipts. £195 in food, which I don't think is terrible. It's about £50 a week.
It's about right, 50 quid a week, isn't it?
By the way, guys, that's just not us eating out or anything like that. That's just the food shop for the van. So the laundrette last month was £13.
Boom!
Because we only did, we do it every, I don't know, 3-4, we only did it once last month. So I've done it once this month, but it was into the new month, so it didn't count. So that was £13. Now, guys, if you're going to be drying, it's going to cost you more. It was still quite good weather last month, so I was able to hang it up and dry it and hang some on me, what's that thing called up back of van that I use like a clothes horse?
The bike rack.
Bike rack. So I put my bike rack down there and got on my bike rack to dry it. Because why not? So that's pretty much it, except I do want to address my diesel heater. So we do use the diesel heater a lot, especially now it's getting cold, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
But our diesel tank, it's hard to judge how much I'm using the diesel tank. So I haven't included it. It is in with the fuel because Gareth changed it earlier on in the year, Also a video for that, guys. But so our diesel heater, because Gareth don't like carrying the fuel separate, it goes into the tank of the actual vehicle. Now, in the beginning of the year, we did an experiment when we come back, didn't we? To see how much everything was costing. That's how we knew the fridge was cheaper to run on the gas than the electric. Now, we actually did it and we worked out it was £3 for 24 hours. That's 24 hours, and it was in February, so it was cold, winter.
The diesel heater, I've changed the settings on the diesel heater.
All right.
It costs about £1 a day to run.
Oh, there you go.
It's not a lot. It's not a lot. A diesel heater does not use a lot of diesel. The only time it runs a hell of a lot of diesel, if, for an example, you put your diesel heater on in the morning and you left it on 24 hours, say for example you use £5 worth of fuel. Now if you turn your diesel heater on and off, you'll use double that. Your diesel heater is just gulps it when it starts up and they shut down. It gobbles it. But your diesel heater is your diesel heater. When you're living it full time, you just need some heating when you need heating. We just leave ours on when we parked up on number 8, don't we?
We just set it down to lowest setting.
Just takes that chill and that edge off.
It keeps it warm, doesn't it? We are using it a lot at the moment, obviously, because it's cold.
Yeah, it's winter's coming, isn't it? When we're in Scotland, we're probably on full blast.
Winter's coming, people. So, for the whole month, guys, so this is for the month of September 2024, we used, in 1 month, £960.22. That's what it cost us for the ground rent, everything that I've mentioned in this vlog. We spent £960.22. And this is why we need to work in the summer, because we didn't earn nowhere near that off YouTube. Boom! Oh yeah, you forgot your boom, didn't you?
Yeah.
So we didn't earn that, unfortunately, off YouTube.
No.
So that's why we have to work in the summer, you see, to earn some pennies.
And I need my phone to tell you how much I earned off YouTube last month.
You could do, to tell them. Drum roll. Ooh. About £3. No, but we do okay. We appreciate you all watching as well.
We earned £21.09.
I know you didn't, you liar.
We earned last month £621.09.
For the whole month?
For the whole month.
So, £621, so it was about £340 short. So if you could all go back and watch the videos twice.
Yeah.
I don't have to work next summer. I'll probably still work next summer anyway. But I just wanted to do a rundown. I was asked, like I said, by a few people, just to give you the realistic costs. Now, I can't think of anything I've missed off there, can you?
No. And there's no point going into running how much we do earn, because people know how we earn as money. We earn our money
that's not
by...
people.
No, I'm just saying how how do you do it? So basically we earn our money off the butty van through
we do, yeah.
the summer. That brings us our income in, and then YouTube helps us out. Now in the future with YouTube, it'll probably pay for itself, because she's just said it costs £960 quid.
£60.22.
So with that, and probably an extra £500, we'd be okay, because we do have savings for
contingency.
Yeah, that word. So yeah, that's how we earn our money. And then we've got buyer coffees. By the way, the link is in the description. Then we've got super thanks, which is in the comments, the £sign at the end of the message. I think we've only ever had one super thanks, to tell you the truth.
But
don't go and do one, because I've just said it.
No.
Just saying that's how we earn our money. And also we do reviews as well, like e-bikes, power banks, stuff like that. Big items, we always flog them anyway, because that brings an income to do what we do, to produce videos for you guys. Because as you can see with the prices, we do need
topping up
£1,000 a month, call it.
Yeah. But I also wanted to say as well, if you are planning on going full time, you're going to need the contingency that Gareth's on about. You're going to need a fallback, because, touch wood, you're going to need, in case of breakdown, what if you need new clothes or shoes or anything needs
Yeah.
repairing. None of that's included in this. None of it. So you need savings, guys. You can't just go say, I'm just going to go live in my van and it's going to be all roses, because that's not how it works.
I know a lot of YouTubers, and I'm saying YouTubers because that's the people that put their life out on the internet, so that's
Yeah.
the people you watch. I don't know any people personally who do van life without doing YouTube, because they want to do it full time. They live out on the road. So other ways that you could earn your money is by doing campsite warden work throughout the summer, which will pay for your winter, which it's not hard to find one of them jobs. Best place to find one of them jobs is on Indeed.com or Indeed.co.uk. That job place anyway.
Indeed.
There's thousands of them there, and there's thousands of Facebook pages. I could go on Facebook pages or on Indeed, and we could get wardens jobs if we wanted next week. But we don't want to do that. We've been down there for the last 8 years, and I'll never ever do
I
that
was
in my
going to
life.
say, there's not wrong with a warden job, but not for me personally.
No, we did it for 8 years
I
and
don't
I'm
wanna do
never
that
ever
again.
doing it again. So, or you could get an online job. You know what I mean? There's loads of part-time jobs out there, but I've looked into them just to earn a bit of an extra income to top up as money. But
We do all right on the butty van, don't
yeah, I don't want to be tied to certain hours of a day.
we? Yeah.
But saying that, if you need to earn money, you've
Yeah,
got
yeah,
to
yeah.
put them 3 days aside, the part-time job, to earn that
Yeah,
kind
but
of
if
money.
people want to earn money, they will, won't they?
Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will. So £1,000 a month, a little online job, you can do full-time a van life.
Yeah.
But do not expect that YouTube, right, or what anybody tells you, pays you a wage, okay? We've put a video out every day now for a month, and I think we're up to about 700 quid.
Yeah.
So I reckon we'll get about 800 quid for this month, but I won't know that until the end of the month.
We've done a little experiment, haven't we?
We did an experiment, that's why we put a video out every day. But putting a video out every day, it's harder than you think. You've got to go out, you've got to do the video, then you've got to sit down for 4 hours to edit a video, or sometimes videos are boring, like some of ours because you're in them. And then, do you know what I mean? You've got to stick it online, then you've got to upload it, and then that's your day gone by the time you've had your tea and stuff. And then you want to watch telly, but you only get a couple of hours, and then it's time for bed to start all over again. It's a full-time job, is YouTube, right?
If you're doing a daily vlog.
For a one-person
Yeah.
minimum wage.
Yeah.
If you vlog every day.
Yeah.
Now, if you're getting 10k views per day, then you could probably make a little bit of profit, but not a lot. But if you had that kind of profit, you'd want to go bigger destinations. So you're not going to see the money anyway, because at the end of the day,
You're going to put it into
that money is
videos.
put it into videos for
Yeah,
you
of course
guys at the end of the
Of
day.
course you would. I would anyway.
So you never see out.
But yeah. So it's getting there, isn't it? His channel's growing. Thank you for all the support, guys.
And also, I'd like to say, if you want to do full-time van life, is the best thing you'll ever do in
Yeah,
your
do
life.
it. Just do it. You only live once.
But I do recommend, if you're doing full-time van life in a motorhome or a van, if you're selling your house, because a lot of people, well, 90% of people sell their houses. If you're selling your house, put all your furniture into storage. Do van life for a couple of years, and if you really, really enjoy it, and you've lasted 2 years, then sell all your belongings.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to need them, but just have a little lock-up, which you can get for about £10 a month, just for your personal belongings. But for us personally, our personal belongings, you know, like pictures and stuff like that, you know, from
For the
years
kids,
ago, the old
yeah.
school stuff,
For the kids.
are at the kids' inboxes in the loft.
But yeah, because we know a few people have tried van life and it's just not for them, innit?
Yeah.
And they've sold
definitely-
everything and then they've had to go back and backtrack and. So,
Definitely save your stuff.
something you need to think about, guys. It's not. You should never do it off a whim. Think about it properly. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that, and I've given you the realistic. I've been as realistic as I could with it.
It's off last month. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And
we
what-
went
what
off
we
one whole
do.
month. Thank you for watching if you're still here to the end. And thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to everybody who's watching. And just watching the videos alone, even if you're not subscribed, as long as you watch that video, it gives us that view, and that's what helps us earn some money so we can stay out on the road. So thank you.
Yes, you do need to be subscribed because half here are not subscribed. So get subscribing.
Don't cost you anything. Just hit the little red button, subscribe. And then, also, because I was just talking to Lisa the other day, and she was like, I always have to search you. If you subscribe, you don't have to search for us. We'll just pop up. So subscribe. Sort yourself out. Right, do you want to say bye?
Bye.
Thanks. See you later, guys.
Used to late nights, dancing my place. I could get used to long drives.
Roll up to the greatest show in the world.